Out there, in the unbelievable, silent darkness of space, two tiny spacecraft are flying away from us at incredible speeds, and they're carrying the story of humanity. You could think of them as our emissaries, our time capsules, really, our message in a bottle, cast into a vast cosmic ocean. This is the amazing story of the Voyager missions.
It's maybe the biggest question we've ever asked ourselves. Are we it? Is this all there is? Or is there someone or something else out there, maybe looking up at their sky and asking that exact same question? And if they are, how do we even start a conversation?
Well, back in 1977, NASA decided to give it a shot. They launched two probes, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, on a mission that was, honestly, completely unprecedented. Their job was really twofold. First, explore the outer planets of our solar system like we never had before. And second, just keep going, carrying a message from all of us here on Earth out to the stars.
Okay, let's get into how this all happened. Because, you see, launching this mission wasn't just about building a powerful rocket. It took an incredible stroke of cosmic luck, a planetary alignment that basically made the whole thing possible in the first place.
It turns out that in the late 1970s, the giant outer planets, we're talking Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, they were all lining up in a very special way. It's an arrangement that only happens once every 175 years. This was the one and only window of opportunity.
So, how did they take advantage of this? Well, they used this absolutely brilliant technique called a gravity assist. Basically, by flying really close to a planet, the spacecraft could use its gravity to get a speed boost. It's kind of like a cosmic slingshot, flinging it toward the next planet much faster and without needing a ton of extra fuel. Genius!
Now here's a fun bit of trivia. You'd think Voyager 1 launched first, right? Nope. Voyager 2 actually got a head start. It launched on a longer, slower path that was designed to visit all four of the gas giants. Voyager 1 launched 16 days later, but on a shorter, faster route, which let it overtake its twin to get to Jupiter and Saturn first.
And wow, what a tour it was. For the better part of a decade, the two Voyagers sent back pictures and data that just completely rewrote the book on our own solar system.
You can really see them playing a game of cosmic leapfrog here. They both hit up Jupiter and then Saturn. But after Saturn, their paths split for good. Voyager 1 shot upward on a trajectory to leave the solar system entirely. Meanwhile, Voyager 2 began its long, lonely trip out to the far reaches to visit Uranus and Neptune.
And the discoveries they made were just mind-blowing. At Jupiter, we saw active volcanoes erupting on its moon Io, the first time we'd ever seen that on another world. We found faint rings around Jupiter itself. At Saturn, they spotted 3 new moons. They also confirmed that Saturn's moon Titan has actual liquid on its surface. And get this, to this day, Voyager 2 is still the only spacecraft to have ever visited Uranus and Neptune up close.
But as incredible as the Grand Tour was, it was really just the beginning. The next part of the mission was even bigger, even more audacious, to actually leave our solar system and enter that vast empty space between the stars.
Before it headed out into the great unknown, the mission team decided to do something pretty incredible. On Valentine's Day, 1990, from 6 billion kilometers away, they commanded Voyager 1 to turn its cameras around and take one last look back home.
The picture it took is now one of the most famous images ever. The pale blue dot. Our entire world. Every person you've ever known, everything that's ever happened, all of it reduced to a single tiny point of light, just hanging in a sunbeam. It's humbling. And right after that, to save power for the long journey ahead, the cameras were shut down for good. So the next destination wasn't a planet, it was a boundary. See, our sun creates this massive protective bubble of charged particles around our solar system. It's called the heliosphere. To truly leave home, the Voyagers had to punch through the outer edge of this bubble, a region called the heliopause.
And after years and years of flying, in 2012, Voyager 1 finally did it. It became the very first object made by humans to enter interstellar space. Its twin, Voyager 2, followed it across the boundaries 6 years later. It was official. Humanity had finally reached the stars.
But remember, this mission was never just about exploration. Bolted to the side of each of these probes is a message, a story. It's the story of Earth, intended for any intelligent civilization that might just happen to stumble upon it someday.
Now, an earlier mission called Pioneer had carried a simple little plaque. It had a basic drawing of a man and a woman and a sort of cosmic map to find us.
But for Voyager, the team, which was led by the legendary astronomer Carl Sagan, they created something so much more ambitious. They created the Golden Record.
It's literally a 12-inch gold-plated copper record, a mixtape for the universe. It's loaded with 115 images that explain things like math, DNA, and what human life is like. It's got greetings in 55 different languages. It has music from all over the world, from Bach to more modern songs. And it has the sounds of our planet, everything from volcanoes and whales to the sound of laughter and a kiss.
Of course, finding the record is one thing, but playing it is a whole different challenge. The cover of the record actually has instructions etched onto it. But I mean, seriously, take a look at this. If you found this, do you think you could figure out how to build a record player and decode everything on it just from these symbols? It's a huge test of curiosity and intelligence.
So, where are they now? Our farthest messengers? Well, their journey just continues. Silent, unstoppable, heading deeper and deeper into the cosmic darkness.
The scale of this is it's almost impossible to wrap your head around. As of late 2024, Voyager 1 is over 24 billion kilometers away from us, and it's traveling at more than 61,000 kilometers per hour. It is by far the most distant thing humanity has ever created.
But their voices are getting fainter. Sometime around the year 2025, their nuclear power sources just won't have enough juice left to run their instruments or their transmitters. Our connection to them will be lost. They'll go completely silent, forever.
But even after they fall silent, their journey and their real purpose will continue. For 1 billion years, maybe even longer, they'll just drift through the Milky Way galaxy. 2 silent ships, carrying the sights and sounds of a small, distant blue world, a testament to a species that once looked up at the stars and had the audacity to reach out